All right, good morning on this Saturday on what is a warm start for this time of the year. 63 degrees over Cedar Hill, definitely different than what we've been dealing with earlier this past week. We had some of those chilly mornings, those 40s for lows. Those will be back next week, but before all that happens, we got a spring-like Easter weekend, some spring-like storms for this upcoming Monday, but no rain this weekend. Cedar Hill, like I said, 63 degrees, clouds overhead. Clouds breaking apart a little bit over Weatherford College, where it's 58 degrees. Later on today, a mixture of 70s and 80s, depending on where you are, and it also depends on how much your clouds break up this afternoon. A little more cloud cover, probably going to get stuck in the 70s. Better chance for that across eastern North Texas. A little more sunshine across western areas, easily hitting 80 or above this afternoon. I got most of DFW somewhere around 80 degrees later on today. Normal high is 73, so we'll definitely be above that. Then tomorrow morning, kind of like this morning, clouds will return. 60s for most of you as you start the day. Normal low is 52, so we're definitely above that. And then tomorrow afternoon for your Easter afternoon, highs will be mid to upper 70s to low 80s. Even a few places trying to touch 90 across far western North Texas, kind of right along or behind a dry line. That dry line will be a weather player for us on Monday when our storm chances return, but your Easter Sunday will be dry. What we'll be watching is that dry line out to the west as we head through your Monday. On Monday, it'll be a cloudy day. It'll be a breezy day. There might be a passing sprinkle at some point during the day, but most places will be dry. Here's what we're watching, though. A few thunderstorms developing maybe along that dry line during the late afternoon into the evening hours, potentially moving into the DFW area. We'll stay sometime maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock. Not guaranteeing storms for all. There's going to be a cap in place on Monday, so we got to break the cap. Got to get some storms to form out there. But any storms that do form have a good chance of being severe, mainly with a wind and hail threat. Then as a front moves in, could have a little lingering storm activity, but we will be dry Tuesday morning and cooler behind that cold front as well. So right now, all of North Texas, almost all of North Texas on a 2 on a scale of 5 for that severe weather threat. It's a little bit higher. It's a 3 on a scale of 5 up in Oklahoma and a little bit farther north than that. But my main concerns for any storms are for some hail and some wind. That tornado threat on Monday, of course, this time of the year is hardly ever 0, and it's not 0 on Monday, but it is on the lower end. I'm much more concerned with if we get a severe storm or two, they would have that large hail and damaging wind threat with them. So my coverage of rain on Monday, 40% during the day, about 50% as we head into the nighttime hours. There's your cool down. 60s Tuesday, 60s Wednesday with those 40s returning for lows. Wednesday and Thursday, we do start to warm up as we head into the following weekend. Spring-like weather returns, and we continue to look at an unsettled pattern as we head late weekend and into that following week, which, of course, Monday, April 8th is the solar eclipse. But right now, I got some cloud cover and maybe some rain around. At the moment, it looks like at a minimum there will be clouds around during the day on Monday. Now, how thick are those clouds? Well, that's a lot more in question. And of course, hopefully rain chances go away by the time we get a little bit closer. But even if the rain chances go away, we still could be dealing with some cloud cover around the area. Of course, we're watching it all very, very closely as we get closer and head through the upcoming week.
It's